So first, which hospital you go to is important, but I think more importantly, which doctor you go to is a lot more important, and that is a piece of information you should be asking when asking for the hospital recommendations, because each doctor, their specialty is different, their level of expertise is different, and depending on which doctor you go to, the results can differ a lot. I also feel like how much of the amount of the skin booster you get is very important. So for example, usually hospitals will do like 2 cc of Rejuron or Juberuk, which are two very popular skin boosters in Korea. But for me, I like getting 4 cc of Rejuron. I think that gives me such a big of a result, and I feel like, I don't know, I have a bigger face. I feel like this really depends on the skin type you have, the condition you're in, whether your skin can handle it, etc. You know, some hospitals are like, no, you're good with 2 cc. So always ask the amount of the skin boosters that you can get, because I feel like the difference in the amount that you get makes a huge difference with the end results. You should always communicate the smallest, tiniest things with your doctor or your consultation, whatever, because they don't know a thing about your skin, and all they can do is kind of make educated guess. But you are the person who knows the best about your skin, so be very detailed. Like you can say, oh, my skin's this, but it also has this condition, and recently I had a case of dermatitis. Just be very precise, and also be very concise with what you want and the concerns that you have. So for example, I recently got the skin booster Juberuk, but I told my doctor one of the concerns I had was that I saw my smile lines getting more prominent. So what he did, for the rest of my face, he used a stamp for the skin booster, the Juberuk, but for my smile lines, he specifically hand injected it, which can be a lot more effective. So make sure to be very communicative when getting that consultation. Communicate everything, every little detail matters. One thing that I think a lot of people forget is that aftercare is so important. I think most people, when they get like a skin booster, they think once they're done, they're like, oh, my skin's good for the time being, I don't need to do anything else. But no, aftercare is part of getting that treatment. After you get the skin booster or any kinds of treatments or whatever, you have to do such a good job in hydrating, calming, and with SPF, or your skin's gonna go berserk. It's going to absolutely gonna go red, inflamed, etc. So make sure to use a lot of calming, hydrating products. Be diligent with your skincare, even more after you get the treatments, or else it's like literally money down the drain. Last, this is more like a realistic tip. Most of the times, if you're gonna get like a certain laser treatments afterwards, your skin's probably gonna look really red, crazy, inflamed. So what I always like to do is take like a hat or a mask so that I can cover myself up afterwards, just because I don't want everyone in the streets to be staring at me. So if you feel like if you're going to feel a bit conscious about that, make sure to carry some sort of a cover so that you can put it on for afterwards.